Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Van Beek and I'm here with James Murphy, Tao Lin, and Val Sofkin. Today we'll be presenting CycleSense, which is our design for a rear-end crash detection system for motorcycles. So what is CycleSense? It's a rear-end crash prevention and notification system for motorcycles that detects a vehicle approaching from the rear of the motorcycle and lets the rider know if that vehicle should be considered a threat. So why CycleSense? Well, cars getting into a rear-end crash with a motorcyclist result in incredibly dangerous situations, much worse than two cars getting rear-ended. When a motorcyclist is most vulnerable is when they're sitting at a light. They're paying attention to all the other dangers around them, but they're not moving, and it's really hard to do anything about anything in a quick amount of time. So CycleSense is meant to be one more tool in that motorcyclist's arsenal. It's used to detect anybody coming up from the rear and notify the rider so that they have a chance to react before any situation does occur. Being a responsible motorcyclist means that you're all about pursuing your safety and your training to the fullest degree. You can't fix an inattentive driver, so the best bet is to use CycleSense to prepare you for the worst. And by prepare you for the worst, it means that you get notified about the person behind you and you get to get out of the way. Through our development process, we've been able to come to a prototype development stage with an estimated cost of $7,264, which includes the cost of man-hours. So what are the specific goals and features of this device? First, it's going to be able to detect any car coming up behind you at a dangerous speed. If any dangerous speeds are detected, it's going to have two alert mechanisms. The first being a handlebar-mounted LED light that will flash whenever any danger is detected, and the second being a signal sent to an audio mixer that will beep any speaker connected to that audio mixer. On top of that, that audio mixer will allow MP3 connectivity as well as the overlay of the beep onto the music that you are playing if any danger occurs. Lastly, any part of the system that is connected to the rider, mainly the audio mixer, will have a quick detach mechanism to detach in case of an accident. On this slide you can see a basic flowchart of our system. It's broken up into three main parts: detect, decide, and alert. The first thing we need to do is detect any vehicles that are behind us and what their range and speed are. Next, we need to decide if that vehicle's range and speed combination presents a danger to the motorcyclist. If we decide it does present a danger, we need to alert the rider. We're going to do that by flashing a LED on the handlebars, and we're also going to send a signal to an audio mixer, which will present a beep in any speaker attached to the system. On this slide, you can see a basic block diagram of our entire system, and I'll use this to explain how we really implement detect, decide, and alert. To detect, we use the output of a laser rangefinder inputted into a microcontroller to determine both the range and calculate the speed. The microcontroller then decides if that range and speed combination are past a predetermined safety threshold. If that safety threshold has been passed, we then have the microcontroller start the alert phase. The microcontroller will send a flashing signal to the LED, and it will send a beeping signal to the audio mixer. If there's a speaker connected to the audio mixer, the beep will be displayed on the speaker. If there's already music being played through the audio mixer from an MP3 device, the audio mixer will lower the volume of the music and overlay the beeping sound on top of it. That's the detect, decide, and alert phase. For a little more on the decide phase, as far as how we calculated the safety threshold, I'm going to turn it over to Chuck Murphy, and he'll tell you a little more about it. Thank you all, and have a great day. If anyone has any motorcycle-related questions, please feel free to ask these guys, and they'll contact me as soon as possible, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. Thank you.